Hola, mi gente. Joe Berto back with you at the Credit Card Connection. I'm so glad you can join me. Well, mi gente, today is the day. Today is the day that I'm going to unbox the Citi Strata Premier Card. I can't stand that term unboxing because it's in an envelope and actually it's gray, not white, which I thought was going to be white. But this is the card that all the credit card creators were chomping at the bits. Everybody was so happy. Here it comes. And then when we get it and it drops, it looks like it's a cut and paste of the regular Premier card with some extra added protections that they threw in there for travel. So why did I get this card if it seemed like sort of a letdown for so many people? Well, in a second, I'm going to get into that with you. But first, do me a favor. If you like this kind of content, hit that like and subscribe. It really does help the channel, mi gente. It really does. And I appreciate that. Also consider just joining the Hola Mi Gente membership. Check out the referral links below. So let's jump into it right after this. So why did I get this card? Well, a couple of weeks ago, I put up a poll and I asked people, out of 3 cards, which one should I apply for? The Citi Strata Premier, the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey for $95 as well, or the Wells Autograph Card for no annual fee. So on the online poll, the Citi Strata Premier was lights out. Everybody wanted me to get it. However, on the video that I posted about those 3 cards, it was a little bit more even between the Wells Fargo cards, the Journey and the Autograph. So as I did in my last video, I decided to get 2 out of the 3 cards on the same day, 5 minutes apart, which was the Citi Strata Premier and the Wells Fargo Autograph Card for no annual fee. So when I applied for the Citi Strata Premier Card, it was on Friday morning, May 31st, actually Thursday night into Friday morning. It was like 12:30 at night. And I was approved, shockingly, because I know that Citi has that kind of fame of being a little difficult and not giving out quick approvals. So I said, let me, again, shoot my shot. Let me take a shot here and see what happens. And I got approved for a really solid $11,000 credit line from Citi. So I'm going to go over, show you what's in this pack. I try to be as neat as I could on the back, as you can see. But they said expect a white envelope. I was surprised when I got a bigger gray envelope. And the reason I'm not flipping it aside, I don't have time to put tape on stuff and black things out with markers and stuff. So I'm just going to try to be real careful, mi gente, okay? So bear with me. First and foremost, let's just go over the boring stuff. I can honestly tell you, and you know, here is always full disclosure, but there's about 8 to 10 pages here where they tell you the card agreement, where they tell you the interest charges, and I'm being charged 21.24% interest right off the bat. There's no break in interest with this card when you first open it up. The card costs $95 a year in annual fees. So right now, you know, it's telling me also that you could do a balance transfer at 5%. And basically, it just goes over what their fees are, transactions, definitions. I can honestly tell you guys, I never have read any of these. This just literally, once I open the card, it goes in la basura, aka the garbage, right? So that's the wonderful unboxing. Okay? There's the unboxing, all right? This is the good stuff here. As it says, thank you for choosing, right? My first Citi card. And actually, some of you might know from other videos I've said it, I've had a Citibank account for 40 years because I opened up my first student loan with them way back in the day in 1984 when Purple Rain was the #1 album in the country. So that's how long I go back with Citi. But this is an $11,000 credit line, and a lot has been made about the quality of the card, right? So here's where we're going to get into some fun here. So I'm going to literally, I haven't taken the card off its sticker here, but there's no numbers. All the numbers seem to be in the back, so I'm okay to show it. But here is the Citi Strata card. Now, people were saying they didn't like the layout of the card, the design of the card. The other card was prettier. This card is flimsy, blah, 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 blah. And I could just tell you guys as I'm trying to peel this sticker off, because again, I'm doing this live for this unboxing. So I'm taking the sticker off, voila. And okay, look, it has my name. Is the card flimsy? Yeah, right? I can bend it. It's plastic. There's not nothing of metal here, nothing whatsoever. But I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen worse. I've seen worse and uglier cards. This is not bad. It's just straight up gray with some, waves in there somewhere. I didn't get the card because I want to see how great it looked. This isn't a flex. None of the cards are a flex. Even the platinum is not a flex. This is a credit card to be used for the right reasons, right? So that being said, not a bad card. It's plastic. It's light. It won't take up the space in your wallet. So look at it that way. That's a plus because other cards that are metal, as we know, can be a little heavier and might be obnoxious in a wallet if you're carrying multiples of them. But this is a card that I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm going to use a lot. Right now, the sign-up offer online, and I'm looking at it right now, so please forgive me as I go back up and down. But it's 70,000 points when you're applying online. However, if you have a Citibank account, like I do, on the app, I applied straight up through on the app on my phone, it's 75,000. So you get an extra, technically $50, 5,000 points is about 50 bucks worth. So that's what you're going to get if you apply online, and that's how I did it. Now, again, full disclosure, mi gente. I've told you 1,000 times, I am not the expert in those fancy graphics and stuff. I really tried to record the screen while I was applying online and being all bougie. I thought I recorded it and I got 0 for it. Nothing showed up. It didn't record. But trust me, I applied and obviously got the card, and it was for $11,000 in limit. It said, congratulations. I got a quick email. I also got quick notifications from LifeLock, from Experian, from Equifax, and things like that, that something new is showing up on a report. So just know that as soon as you do that, they're going to hit it quick and they hit it hard. All right. Now, why did I get this card? Well, in addition to getting this card, because you guys asked me to get this card and I wanted to fulfill that promise to you guys, I always wanted a Citibank card. Now, I know that coming up next will be the Strata Elite eventually. And the other thing is that Citi actually has a nice list of transfer partners. And I don't like cashback. The only cashback card I have, and I've said it to you guys a million times, is the Discover It card. And it's a great card, but I'm not into cashback. So this one, at least, the transfer partners are great. The redemptions are going to be easy to make. And for 75,000 points for $95 annual fee, not bad. It's also $4,000 of spend in 3 months. Now, how am I going to do that in addition to finishing up other spend requirements that I have on other cards, like my Amex Green, my Hilton Surpass, my other Wells Fargo autograph card? Well, since I have 3 months, my property taxes are due for August 1st. Between my taxes and my sister's taxes, that blows away the $4,000 in spend here. That'll be an easy catch for that. So I'm not concerned about the actual spend to get the points. Now, here's what those points will get you. If you're using the Citibank portal, they're giving you a really healthy 10 times on points that you're going to, either use through their portal for car rentals, hotels, attractions, flights, at citytravel.com. 10 times. Now, I don't use the portals, so for me, this is going to be a dub, not going to do it. So I need to see where am I going to get the value from this card, right? And that's here. So this card is going to bring me the points on if I want to do air travel through it. I don't think I am, because I kind of stick with either United and put it on my United card, or the American Express Platinum, which gives me 5 points on air travel. But on hotel purchases through their own websites, it'll give me 3 times. 3 times on restaurants, which is pretty huge. I mean, the only other card that beats it really, besides the Saver One card, would be the American Express Gold card, which I cut up in February. So I don't have that card. So this is great to get good points multipliers when you go out to eat. You're also going to get, and this is what I was missing when I got rid of the American Express Gold card, 3 times at supermarkets. Now, I don't even have to look. I already know it's not going to include, you know, the big clubs like Costco, BJ's, Sam's, Target, Walmart, whatever. But on regular supermarkets, 3 times is huge. So I didn't have a multiplier for a supermarket card at this point before getting this card. So I'm going to use this card quite a bit. 3 times at gas stations. Like most of you know, I don't have a gas-powered car. I have a Tesla. So that wouldn't affect me. However, they just added EV charging stations. So 3 times on EV charging, to me, is huge. If I take a road trip, I'll attach this to my Tesla account and get 3 times for, you know, per dollar that I'm going to use when I charge. So their points multiplier structure is strong. And then they're also going to give you, which they could have done better with this. I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds good on the surface, a $100 hotel credit, right? Annually on a single hotel stay. But you need to spend $500 or more on that one room. So if you're going to go out of your way to spend $500 to get $100 back, you're still spending $400, guys. And unless you were planning on doing that, I really don't see the need to do this and use it. To me, it just doesn't make sense. But they threw it in there as another so-called benefit, right? So you're going to get, as I said, a lot of people said that this was the copy and paste version of the Citi Premier. But you're going to get the no foreign transaction fees, which is huge. If you're going on trips, you don't want to get dinged over the head with 3% on whatever you spend abroad, especially when you're going to transfer that from euros back into the, US currency. That's a heck of a lot of money. But right now, I'm going to read it off to you here. It's going to give you the travel protections that were missing earlier. You're going to get travel protections on insurances, including trip delay protection, trip cancellation, interruption, lost or damaged luggage, and master rental coverage or car rental insurance. And then you're going to have the points transfers, which was what I said is one of the strengths of this card. Some of them are airline loyalty programs like JetBlue, Virgin Atlantic, Singapore, and there's no fee to do that, and you only have to transfer 1,000 points at a time. Now, why did I want to get this now? I wanted to get it because, like I said earlier in this video, it was looked upon as one of the biggest cards to come out this year. This and the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey. Although as I go to record this, Wells just dropped the Wells Attune card, which is like a lifestyle card, which doesn't interest me because I think a lot of it has to do with self-care, this and that. I can't see myself just going out of my way to spend money on that to get cashback points. So, but this card really will fit what I was missing in other cards, which was the supermarket multipliers, EV charging multipliers, because it's summer, I'll be traveling more. But I didn't have a card for Citibank. I didn't have a MasterCard, and this is a MasterCard. The other thing is this. About a week or two ago, 2 of my friends here in the creator space, Anthony Venture and Calby, were talking about how good the MasterCard concierge service was. And I'm really going to try to use that service in using this card this summer. So I'm going to put that to the test, and I'm going to bring you back that information. The other thing is that I want to see where I can use this card the most. I already have it loaded to the phone. And actually on that point, where they really didn't do a good job up front, that Wells did. I actually got both cards on the same day last Friday. I'm recording this on Monday the 10th. So last Friday the 7th, I got both cards in the mail. And actually, Wells gives you the opportunity as immediately when you get the card approval to add it to your wallet, your mobile wallet. And I was able to put it on and actually use it if I wanted to on my Apple Pay. Whereas the Citi card did not allow me to do that. I actually had to go through hoops to activate the card, then go back into the app through the phone to then add it to the mobile wallet and then get a verification through the mobile wallet that way. So it was like 3 steps where Wells, it was just like, bang, Citibank, do better. You're a big bank. You should know better. And you could have done better in giving us a little bit of a thicker card than this one that I can use to really just pick a door, slide it between and open my door because it's that flexible. But it's a strong card. I expect to get a lot of value from this. I'm really hoping to blow past the spend requirements, obviously, like I told you with my property taxes. But I really think I'm going to put a lot of spend on it in terms of dining out because it's summer, and actually in the supermarkets. If I go back to my home in Florida, I'll be able to use this in Publix and things like that down there. So, mi gente, do me a favor. Tell me if you've gotten this card, either applying for it separately, okay, leave that in the comments below, or if you product changed automatically, if they did that for you from the Premier to the Strata Premier card. If they product changed and you didn't even want it and you canceled it, I want to know what your thoughts are. I want to know what you think about this card. Was it worth the hype? Was it worth everything to you? Do me a favor. Let me know that in the comments below. I'm going to come back in a couple of weeks because I will already have put some spend on it. And you know how I like to do it here? I like to actually use the card, see what worked, see what didn't work, see if it was a pain to use, see if the value is there actually when I start transferring it out to partners and stuff like that. So do me a favor, go into the comment section, leave those comments. And like always, I thank you for being here. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here with me. But most of all, mi gente, I thank you for giving me the privilege of your time. Until next time, mi gente, take care.